Hi Gemini, the Awakened Dreamer here to give you a weekly tarot reading for the week of September 13th to the 19th, 2021. Sorry, I had to clean off the desk real quick. But do want to thank you genuinely for joining me, but I also want to remind you in this moment to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. But we're going to begin by pulling a couple messages from the Green Witch Oracle deck. And as I do the initial shuffling, keep in mind, as always, general intuitive weekly read for the sign of Gemini. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't for somebody else. And don't you forget to check out your other placements within your chart for more messages, okay? For Gemini to begin this weekly read for September 13th to the 19th, 2021. This feels right. Ooh, good energy. Fertility at the bottom. You might find that you're giving birth to something new or making your way towards planning for the birth of a new situation in your life. It could literally be anything for you. Leadership. And so throughout the week, there's going to be a huge focus on leadership. You know, are you being the leader of your own life? Excuse me as I struggle. Are you allowing other people to influence you to the point where you're not actually doing what you want to in your life? Some of you have a leadership role in your job, in your career, or just in other situations in your life, even if you feel you're the head of a family, right? Or a group of friends. And just asking yourself how that makes you feel at the end of the day. What do you take away from that? Who do you actually assist and help at the end of the day? Are you making a positive impact? And those of you Geminis who don't feel you have a leadership role in any way, shape, or form, being pushed by the universe to ask yourself, well, would I be good in that role, right? How would I deal with it? How would I learn from it? How would I grow from it? Who could I help and assist once again? And so it's just taking on this very important thought process where you decide, you know, what you want to move towards. And if you're in a current leadership position and situation, how can you change to improve things for the better for yourself and the people involved? Wow. Courage. And so as you move through the week, you're going to find that you're pushed by the universe to have an immense amount of courage. You might find that at certain points in the week, you have to really dig for that inner courage, that inner strength to do something important for you or to help somebody, right? Feeling like at times your emotions or what you have, you know, going on, certain difficulties, obligations, or obstacles do get the best of you, and then you have to kind of push it to the side and be like, I got the strength I need. It's within, right? I have the answers within that I need. Excuse me as I struggle. You just got to dig for that inner courage to move towards something, whether it's something healthier or better for you, or just to make a change that's important for you. Feeling like a lot of opinions and judgments are flowing in throughout the week. People wanting you to... It feels like a lot of people don't want you to fail, but then it's like that doesn't really help at the end of the day. It just makes you a bit more nervous, on edge, or makes you second guess things. So I need to just push all of which aside, or keep an open ear, but just remember you have the answers within, and to just build that courage or reach for what you deserve at this time, okay? Strength. And so again, you're going to be pushed to dig for that inner strength, to remember how strong you are, as you have been through a lot recently, it feels like. And at times it feels like certain individuals' energies, or even a situation wrapped up in, does not help you continue in a strong way, in a confident manner. You could be dealing with a Scorpio at this time. But it just feels like a lot of you want to appear stronger than you feel within. But just remember that you are one confident individual, and to just implement more self-care and take care of oneself, and you'll feel 10 times stronger moving into the following day, okay? We're going to continue by doing some shuffling, and we're going to pull 5 tarot cards from the Gilded Tarot Royale deck. I also feel like there could be a Virgo or a Pisces in your situation or in your chart. for my lovely Geminis to continue this weekly read for the 13th to the 19th of September 2021. There's just a very strong energy coming through. You might surprise people with how kind of, with the presence you have as you walk into a room. It very much reminds me of an Aries. Okay. So we're beginning the 5-card spread with the 9 of Pentacles. And so you make your way through the week and there's a huge focus on your independence, on your financial situation, on your career as well, on how grounded you truly feel as you're going towards certain situations, changes, and adjustments. It's this feeling that the universe is pushing you to understand that you need a new balance between your independence, between leadership, and with the two sort of kind of weighing out evenly with each other, intertwining, you'll find yourself feeling extra confident, more courageous, and just ready to accomplish anything that comes towards you, even if at times it feels a bit difficult to overcome certain obstacles. There will be a focus on your diet as well throughout the week. Are you eating healthy enough? Are you proud of what you put in your system in general? Whether it's what you drink, what you eat, you know, some of you being smokers, to focus on your health and what you need to improve moving forward to extend your life or to just feel healthier from day to day. Okay. You might also find yourself, there's a lot of nature in 4 out of these 5 cards. And so you might find yourself very drawn to greenery, to birds, to animals. Okay. And also with the cage in the background, I feel like there's going to be a true focus, especially at the beginning of the week, on a situation that makes you feel a bit trapped. You know, you feeling like you're sort of ready to fly out of that cage, out of whatever's limiting you to a certain extent, and just trying to be independent and be a leader of your own life and move away from that situation to something bigger and better, even if it feels like you're leaving certain people behind. Okay? Knight of Cups. And so speaking of just that, it's this certain points throughout the week where you're either planning or getting ready or actually moving towards something you deserve in an emotional manner. It's this point where, again, your emotions or maybe your anxiety or just feeling overwhelmed to a certain extent, or maybe even doubting yourself, I want to say. It's where you're pushed to utilize those emotions to your advantage, to learn from them, to grow from them, but don't let them overwhelm you. Don't let your anxiety get the best of you or hold you back in any way, shape, or form. Dig for that inner courage, dig for it, hold on to it as you charge towards what you deserve in a confident, calm, cool, and collected manner, right? Remembering that at the end of the day, if you let your anxiety or your emotions get the best of you, or even certain energies around you at this time, people, you're going to regret it. And we don't want any what if kind of situations. So just move towards what you deserve, even if it doesn't happen within this week, in a confident manner once again. And we're moving on to the Ace of Swords. It just feels like a natural progression of these cards. And so aces are all about new beginnings, fresh starts. You know, we have this dove in the background, which is all about hope, right? And feeling that you, Geminis, throughout the week are going to be reminded to keep that level of hope and positivity, optimism, excuse me. And to remember that you need to put a sword in a situation that's no longer working for you, even if it doesn't happen right away. Or just putting a sword in old negative habits, right? Whether it pertains to your health or your routine or just in general when it comes to your mental health or your emotional health. Again, even your physical health, a lot of you needing to exercise a bit more just to feel more energetic without having to drink more coffee and stuff like that. It's going to be different from case to case, but at the end of the day, it speaks a lot upon new beginnings, even if there's small changes and adjustments within your routine and your lifestyle. Okay? Feeling like all of which, excuse me, feeling like all of these changes and adjustments that you're about to make or making along the way throughout the week are to benefit your level of strength, right? To give you more strength within and to appear stronger to those around you. Okay? And I love that for both of these, we have a sword right here. And so we're moving on to the 4th card, which we have the King of Pentacles. And as you move throughout the week, you're going to find yourself feeling very strong, it feels like towards the end of the week, your strength starts to come back, and it's because of certain changes you implement, or because you just decide to not let your emotions, anxiety, or other people and situations get the best of you. And you're pushed by the universe to kind of sit back in your throne to a certain extent, if you look at the imagery, and to think thoroughly about you'll find that your finances are heavily weighing on your mind, right? And you needing to not overthink things and to just make certain changes and adjustments when necessary. But you're also going to find yourself throughout the week at times feeling ultra, ultra serious, uptight, to do what you can to release certain tensions from your body, given you just might feel a bit stressed. Again, this is very strong energy coming through, very serious, kind of bold. But being aligned with the Nine of Pentacles, it's you remembering that you can do whatever you want to moving forward. You can achieve whatever you desire, whatever goals you want to set in place or have set in place. But you need to stay positive and optimistic and manifest them, work towards them, right? But it's this sort of moment throughout the week where you'll be like, okay, I don't have to stress myself out or work myself to the bone to achieve what I want to. You know, it's about finding this level of balance and, you know, implementing more self-care and improving my health along the way to extend my efforts and to make the best out of the resources I'm putting forth at this time. Okay? And we're moving on to the last and final card, which is the Ten of Pentacles. And so there's going to be a focus on completion, on fulfillment. You know, how fulfilled do you feel within certain situations within your life, right? It feels like a bit of abundance will be stumbled upon throughout the week, or just kind of drops into your lap by the universe. And remember, abundance can be in a multitude of forms, not just money, but it will benefit you greatly, at the very least, giving you this bit of hope or optimism, or just keeps you moving forward towards what you deserve at this time. Feeling like you're thinking thoroughly about what fulfills you and what does not in your current situation. And maybe even at times drifting to the past, do tread carefully and then bring it back to the present moment. But thinking about what you're going to move towards or continue to move towards, you know, as you move into the future in order to feel more fulfilled and complete. But being aligned with the Knight of Cups, once again, it just all wraps up and is intertwined when it comes to what you're going after in an emotional way. Feeling like you're just ready to a certain extent and then you're not, but just, again, balance things out, more stability, more groundedness, and you'll feel 10 times better and more confident about what you're going after, okay? And so we're gonna continue / finish up this reading by pulling a message or two from the Find Your Happy deck. Bear with me as I struggle. For Gemini to wrap up this weekly read. My life is a courageous, creative adventure. Absolutely. Absolutely. And as well, the only approval I need is my own. And just remember that when you're going after what you deserve and desire at this time. But also we have how I feel is more important than how I look, and I surrender all expectations. And so just remember that it truly is more important how you feel when going after certain changes and adjustments throughout the week. Who cares how you look when it comes to other people looking in and judging at this time? And just surrender all expectations when it comes to people and situations surrounding you at this time, and that you're moving towards as you do what's truly important to you, okay? So Gemini, I hope this reading was truly helpful. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Wishing you nothing but the best. Hope you have the most amazing week, and I'll see you next time. Bye, Gemini.